warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome to News Channel 8. With me, your daily host, Rania Tira. The highlight of today's news is the coronavirus vaccine update. The company said it applied on Monday to the Food and Drug Administration to authorize the vaccine for emergency use and that it approved injection for Americans could begin as early as December 21st. The hopeful news arrives at a particularly grim moment in the U.S. health crisis. Coronavirus cases have surged and overwhelmed hospitals in some regions, and health officials have warned that the numbers may grow even worse in the coming weeks because of travel and gathering for Christmas. The new data from Moderna show that its study of 30,000 people has met the scientific criteria has to determine whether the vaccine works. The findings from the full set data and analysis of interim data on November 16 that found the vaccine to be 94.5% effective. The study also showed that the vaccine was 100% effective at preventing disease from the coronavirus. The product was developed in collaboration with government research and the Vaccine Research Center and the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Disease. The first shots of the two vaccines are highly to go to certain groups, including healthcare workers, essential workers like police officers, people in other critical industries, and employees and residents in nursing homes. More than 100,000 COVID deaths have occurred in U.S. nursing homes and other long-term care centers. So when will the vaccine show up? There's still no due date yet. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you next time in News Channel 8. Same me, same hour.
Hi, welcome back to ZAC News, and today we are facing a huge swarm of zombies coming toward us. I hope you will stay safe and we will find a cure, inshallah. And we really don't know from where this virus comes, and we will try our best to know how it works. Did you know if the zombies catch you, you're definitely going to die or be as zombies too? Scientists can't even work on that because this virus can also attack from air. You should stay safe or your face will be horrible. Stay home and try to drink vitamins. And thanks for watching. See you next time in ZIC News, same hour, and bye. The zombie came.
Hey, where do you think you would live in the future?
In Saudi Arabia, maybe.
Aya, what iPhones are there gonna be in the year 2030?
Probably the iPhone 24.
What type of doctor do you want to be?
I want to be an eye doctor.
Do you think time machines are going to exist in the future?
No, I don't think so.
In which year do you want to see this video in?
Maybe in 5 years. Hello, this is a documentary about my cat Martin. Let's start with he loves to play with feet. Weird. And this is him. He just likes to lay down on the carpet. He doesn't really care much. I took a video of him. He always looks away. I don't know why. Sometimes he doesn't like me. We of course have to take care of him and feed him. Like I said, he has an obsession over feet. Tried to play with mine. He did this to our washing basket. That's why my mom is thinking of getting like those scratching posts for cats. And here he's just sitting down. He's not so energetic most of the time. He's more lazy. He sat upstairs with us. And this, me and my sister were baking. I don't know what he was doing there, but he went on the table and he just sat with us looking around. He also went under the table and he tried to attack me. And this, we were playing with him with these pom-poms that my little sister had, and he always like tried to catch them. Okay. Also with chargers, never bring chargers close to him. He always loves to like bite them, and then he ruins them. I put the camera in his face. He doesn't want it. In this, he sleeps in different positions.
Hello, today I'll teach you how to do scar makeup. What we need is colors and some makeup tools like eyeshadow, foundation, and some sponges. And we need flour and Vaseline. First, we have to make the dough by mixing Vaseline with flour. Then you put the dough on your skin and make the scar. Then apply some foundation on the scar. Then add eyeshadow on the scar. Then you can add some colors on the scar to make it more realistic. Then you can add more details to make it more realistic. This is how you do scar makeup. Thank you for watching. This video is done by Tulin Mir'alam from 16.
The Secret Garden by Frances Hodgson Barnett. The Secret Garden is about finding a garden that had been locked and hidden, and the key is lost. The main character is Mary Lennox, bad-tempered, disagreeable child. Mrs. Medlock, large woman with a very red face and bright black eyes. When Mary's parents died in India, Mary was sent back to her uncle, Mr. Archibald Garvin, in England, to live with him in a big, old, lonely house. Mary is cross and bored and lonely. There is nothing to do all day, and no one to talk to, except old Ben Witherstaff, the gardener. Ben Witherstaff, an old man and Mary's friend. But then Mary learns about the secret garden that is hidden and locked, and the key is lost. No one has been inside it for 10 years, except the robins, who flies over the wall. Mary watches the robins and wonders where is the key. And then there is that strange crying in the night, somewhere in the house. It sounds like a child crying. Thank you for watching the Secret Garden book trailer by Sarah Amr.
Shakespeare's story promises great battles and heroic exploits as Henry, the young King of England, sets out on a foreign campaign to lay claim on the crown of France. The French sent him scornful messages, dismissing him as a wild youth. Henry exerts his authority, declaring war on France. Henry was a wild and rebellious teenager. Now the reckless young Harry was king, but no one knew what kind of king he would be. Some thought he would be a disaster, others said that only time would tell, but all were aware that the young king faced difficult times as the new English monarch. The main character is King Henry. King Charles was the king of France at that time. Michael Williams is a soldier, and Princess Catherine is the French king's daughter.
The poem title is A Poem for Myself. Most of all, I hope you heal. I hope you recover from all the pain, the disappointments, the losses, the heartbreak. I hope you'll learn to love again. I hope you feel the sunshine on your skin and remember that you're like the sun. No one can take it away from you. Do not lose your warmth, your precious innocence. The world is too cruel already. We need love like yours around. The poem title is Mother. If I could give you diamonds for each tear you cried for me, if I could use fires for each truth you have told me see, if I could give you rubies for the heartache that you have known, if I could give you pearls for the wisdom that you have shown, then you will have a treasure, mother, that would mount up to the skies, that would almost match the sparkle in your kind and loving eyes. But I have no pearls, no diamonds, as I'm sure you are well aware, so I will give you gifts more precious, my devotion, love, and care.
The light of education. Education is the darkness from light. It makes our life very bright. Nothing is possible without education, so it is a very important to my generation. From education we gain all knowledge. We learn from school and college. Education is all over the world, so it makes our future like gold. Let's learn to teach for achievement. Do not think so much. It is our time to show our talent. Do not hate education. We should always try in the end. It is very beneficial for us. So try, but don't cry.
Alice in Wonderland. One sunny afternoon, Alice and her sister were sitting in the garden. Her sister had her nose in a book, and Alice was bored. She was just about to begin making a daisy chain when a white rabbit with pink eyes ran past. I'm late, cried the rabbit. The rabbit scurried off across the lawn. Oh, my ears and whiskers, he cried, diving down a round, dark hole. Wait for me, called Alice, running after him. She peered down the hole, and before she knew it, Alice felt herself falling down, and down she went. Alice landed bump on a pile of leaves. Ahead, she could just see the white rabbit disappearing down a long passageway. She followed him and found a tiny golden key lying on a glass table. The key opened a little door, beyond which was a beautiful garden. I'm too big to get through, said Alice. Then, on the table, she saw a bottle with a label that said, Drink me. Curiouser and curiouser, she took a sip from the bottle. Suddenly, she began to shrink. Soon, Alice was no longer bigger than the white rabbit. Alice went to open the door, but found that she had left the key on the table. She cried, and soon Alice was floating in a pool of tears. Grab my tail, called the mouse as he swam towards her. The mouse towed Alice to a safe place on the shore.
After a while, Alice heard the pattering of footsteps as the White Rabbit ran up to her. "My goodness, I'm late! Oh, my fur and whiskers!" Thinking Alice was his maid, he told her to go into his house and fetch his gloves and fan. So, Alice went inside the rabbit's house.
Daily horoscopes. Ellie, a 15 years old Pisces sign girl, was obsessed with horoscopes. She began learning about zodiac signs every day and eventually believed in them. She started going to the school library in her free time to learn about her horoscopes. One day, Ellie read an announcement about science contests in her school. She decided to enter the competition and present her topic about zodiac signs. Ellie worked hard on the competition than her school studies. Her mother was worried about her and tried to advise Ellie to stop learning about the horoscopes. She even started convincing her that they are not real. However, Ellie did not listen. The day before the contest, Ellie heard on the radio that tomorrow, whose zodiac sign is Pisces, will be disappointing. Ellie started to panic, so she decided to stay at home even though she desperately wanted to win the contest. Her mother tried to tell her that it is just a myth, but she did not listen. After the contest, she went to school, and her friends asked why she was absent from the competition. Ellie told them that she heard on the radio that whoever's zodiac sign is Pisces, disappointing events will occur. When the Islamic teacher heard that, she told Ali that those are only myths. The proof is from the Holy Quran. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. قُلْ لَا يَعْلَمُ مَنْ فِي السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ الْغَيْبَ إِلَّا اللَّهُ. And as Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, كَذِبَ الْمُنَجِّمُونَ وَلَوْ صَدَقُوا.
Get ready. Let's start. My research is mainly talking about difference between science and pseudoscience. Usually, it shows how science is different than pseudoscience and how can we differentiate between them. I gave an example to make my idea clearer. Let's explore the description so we can delve more deeply into the topic. Did you ever hear about what is herbal medicine? Yeah, it is the practice of the therapeutic use of plants. People in the past used herbal medicine to treat when getting sick. Did you know that people use herbal medicine until now? But of course, it's not used the way it was used in the past, since technology appeared. But this doesn't mean that we should only use technology to treat, since herbal medicine is also helpful. See here, what did Sam and his mother do as a response to what the grand said when Sam had cough? Did they just have hot drinks? Or they took advice from the doctor and listened to what the grand said? Read the text to know what they did and what was the effect at the end. And go deeper with me to see the result.